So Craig, we've been eliminated from the FA Cup by Barnet by the slimmest of margins. How are you feeling?
Mixed emotions. Obviously, Barnet is a top full-time team with great manager, great squad, great resources, and we have given Barnet, because I've heard the manager say, the toughest game they've had this year. So I'm proud of what the boys have achieved and what they've done today, but also hurts a little bit more when you know you should have come away with something, at least a draw. But again, it's that final third that's letting us down, that quality, that little bit of luck, that little bit of desire to get on the end of it. But no, for Barnet to come here, even though they're down to 10 men, and their manager to come off the field and say that's the toughest game they've had all season, it shows that Curzon is not just a number in this cup, not just a number in the league, that they're here to try to do things and try to achieve something.
Talk us through the performance as well, because you really went after them from the first minute, and the goal goes in from Kabamba, but still you didn't want to give up. What was the mentality from minute one to play out today?
Go win. These chances don't come about often, and I said to the lads, don't come off the pitch with no regrets, saying I wish I had done this or this or this. Go win. The main thing I said to them was, give it everything. Give it everything you can. If you walk off the pitch and we lose, and you've given it everything, well then at least we'll have that. And I think they've done that. I think that, listen, it's hard. Scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football. Everybody knows that. And we've been a little bit shy in front of goal lately. And today it just didn't fall for us again. Their keeper pulled off some top saves. The defenders made some great blocks, and we didn't get that little bit of luck that we wish we had. But listen, it's a learning curve again. We'll assess it, then we'll address it, and then we'll work on it.
You touched on there about players giving their everything. One of those players that certainly looked like they gave their everything was Adam Barton, who came off before the end of the first half. You being his replacement, the cross coming from Stefan Miles, he's tried to meet it with his head, and he's then played no further part. Is there any early indication on that?
At first, it was, I think the lad had stood on his elbow and his hand had gone a little bit numb and he couldn't get any movement in it, so just for precautionary he had to come off. Hopefully by Tuesday he should be okay. Obviously we'll address that as well with the physio and make sure he's okay, but it's one of them. I didn't expect to be coming on that early in the game. I didn't even get a chance to do a warm-up. Jack was telling me to get stripped, so no, it's one of them. It's a tough day at the office, but it's a proud moment because Curzon are putting the best team in the National League up at it and giving them a proper good game, and it's just little fine margins that we need to work on.
And it is still history that's been made, even being here for the club, being in the first round proper in back-to-back seasons. It just would have been a little bit sweeter if one of those goals that went in was onside, or one of those shots, even yours, that you fired out from range wasn't necessarily parried enough strongly.
Yeah, that's the luck that you need. Like from what I can gather, I think Jimmy may have been onside for the goal. The linesman's flagged off. It's them little things that you just need a little bit of luck. The keeper's made a great save off my shot. The defenders have made some great blocks. But listen, we'll keep going and we'll keep working hard, and I think we'll gain a lot of credit for this game. I think people might look at us a little bit different and understand that what we can do and what we can achieve, and hopefully give the fans that came and supported us today something to be proud of and get them excited for the next home game or the next away game that we play on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'd have to say the noise was great in here in terms of home support, really up and about, especially in that second half where it looked like we were trying to kick on. We've got a quick response for Tuesday night away at Spennymoor. Is there a sense of looking forward to the game as it being a quick response?
Yeah, listen, that's the beauty of football, is that you get a chance next week to make amends for what we didn't do today. Obviously Spennymoor are a tough team, tough place to go, especially in the midweek after lads have been working all day or are in work the next morning, got their family. So me, Mark and Jack will do our homework over the weekend, make sure that we prepare the lads as much as we can, and we'll go into that looking to come away with 3 points.
Craig, thank you for your time.
No problem.